There are people on this planet who spend nearly their whole lives on water. For them, the world is not a map of continents, but a network of currents and coastlines. Their homes rise from the surface on stilts, and their boats are both cradles and workplaces. Here, time is not measured by the hands of a clock, but by the turning of the tide and the phase of the moon. Survival is a language spoken between humanity and the elements, a deep, inherited knowledge of wind, waves, and the life that stirs beneath the surface. This is a journey into their world, a world built not on solid ground, but on a foundation of constant motion and quiet resilience. It is the story of the water people. The day begins before the sun, on a small boat that is both home and vessel. For the Bajau, the sea is not a place to visit, it is the entire world. Generations have been born on these waters, their lives a continuous migration across the Coral Triangle. There is no concept of land ownership, only the freedom of the open ocean. A father prepares his spear, his eyes already scanning the depths for the faint shadow of a fish. His movements are unhurried, honed by a lifetime of practice. Below deck, his wife sorts the previous day's catch, her hands moving with a familiar, rhythmic grace. Their children, already at ease with the gentle rock of the boat, learn their lessons from the sea itself. They learn to read the weather in the clouds, to find their way by the stars, and to hold their breath for minutes at a time, their bodies adapted to the pressure of the deep. In the quiet of the afternoon, a net is mended, each knot tied with patient precision. It is a moment of stillness, a small act of maintenance that ensures another day's survival in their boundless, liquid home. On the coasts of Myanmar and Thailand, the Moken people live a life dictated by the monsoon winds. For 8 months of the year, their traditional houseboats called kabang are their universe. The family unit is the core of their society, and the boat is its vessel. Daily life is a seamless flow of activity. At dawn, the men prepare for foraging trips, their focus on the reefs and the shallow sea floor. They do not hunt for sport or surplus, but for what the family needs for the day. The women and children gather crustaceans and mollusks from the shorelines of uninhabited islands, their temporary homes during the dry season. Schooling is the passing down of ancestral knowledge, which shells are edible, how to navigate by the swell of the ocean, and how to build a boat from memory. In the evening, a small fire on a nearby beach cooks the day's meal. An elder tells a story, his voice blending with the sound of the waves. It is a story of the sea spirits, a reminder that their existence depends on respect for the powerful forces that govern their world. The Orang Laut, or Sea People, of the Riau archipelago have a history intertwined with the ancient maritime trade routes. Once the guardians of these straits, their lives are now a quieter, more settled existence, yet their connection to the water remains absolute. Their homes are stilt houses clustered in small villages over the tidal flats, connected by wooden walkways. The tide dictates the rhythm of the day. At high tide, the village is an island, and canoes are the only means of transport. At low tide, the seabed is exposed, becoming a playground for children and a foraging ground for their parents. A man sits on his porch, carving a new paddle from a piece of driftwood. His motions are slow and deliberate, a skill passed down through countless generations. Inside, the smell of dried fish and cooking rice fills the small space. Life is lived in public, on the walkways and in the open doorways, with the community moving as one with the ebb and flow of the water that cradles their homes. Sama Dilaut. For the Sama Dilaut of the Sulu archipelago, the distinction between land and sea is almost meaningless. Many are born, live, and die on their houseboats, touching shore only to trade or seek shelter from a storm. Their entire existence is a testament to human adaptation. Their bodies are uniquely suited to a marine life. Their underwater vision is twice as clear as the average person's. A typical day is governed by the practical needs of survival. A family works together to drop a net, their movements synchronized without a word spoken. The children, some barely old enough to walk, are already expert swimmers, as comfortable in the water as they are on the deck of their boat. In the calm of midday, a mother nurses her baby, the gentle rocking of the boat, a constant, soothing motion. There is no sense of hurry, only a deep, abiding patience. The sea provides, but it demands respect and understanding. Their lives are a quiet, continuous dance with the ocean, a partnership that has endured for centuries. In the waters around Khao Thang, at the southern tip of Myanmar, entire families live on boats that are barely large enough to hold them. Their lives are a cycle of fishing, mending, and moving. The boat is a self-contained world, a place to sleep, to cook, to raise children. The day starts with the pulling of nets, a task that requires the strength of the whole family. The catch is sorted on the small deck, the valuable fish separated from those that will feed the family. There is no separation between work and home life. They are one and the same. A young boy, no older than 7, learns to steer the boat, his small hands confident on the tiller. His father watches, offering quiet guidance. This is his education, a practical apprenticeship for the life he will lead. As evening approaches, the boats gather in a sheltered cove, forming a temporary floating village. The smell of cooking fires drifts across the water, and the sound of voices creates a sense of community in the vast emptiness of the sea. The Tonle Sap is a lake of two faces. In the dry season, it is a shallow body of water. In the monsoon, it swells to 5 times its size, fed by the reversing flow of the Mekong River. The communities here have adapted to this dramatic pulse. Their homes, schools and shops are built on floating platforms, rising and falling with the water level. Life is lived on the water's surface. Small boats are the family car, used for everything from visiting neighbors to taking children to school. A woman paddles her canoe, laden with vegetables, creating a small, mobile market. Her customers pull up alongside her in their own boats. The rhythm of life is slow, dictated by the pace of a paddle. Children learn to swim before they can walk, their laughter echoing across the water as they leap from their front porches into the lake. In the evening, a family gathers on their small deck, the setting sun casting a golden light on the water. The lake provides everything they need, and their lives are a reflection of its constant, gentle movement. In the highlands of Myanmar, the people of Inle Lake have developed a unique way of life. They have built their homes on stilts and created floating gardens from weeds and silt, anchored to the lakebed with bamboo poles. These gardens are their farms, providing tomatoes, beans, and flowers. The day begins with the fishermen heading out onto the lake. They are famous for their distinctive rowing style, standing on one leg and wrapping the other around the oar. This allows them to see over the reeds and keep their hands free to handle the conical nets. A fisherman balances perfectly, his silhouette a striking image against the morning mist. His movements are a form of art, a physical poetry of balance and skill. On the floating gardens, a woman tends to her crops, her boat moving slowly between the rows. Her work is quiet and methodical. Life here is a delicate equilibrium, a partnership between human ingenuity and the natural resources of the lake. In Benin, West Africa, lies Ganvie, a town of 20,000 people built entirely on stilts in the middle of Lake Nokoué. Founded centuries ago by people seeking refuge from slave traders, the town is a testament to resilience. The water is the street, the playground, and the source of livelihood. The day is filled with the traffic of dugout canoes. A floating market is the center of commerce, a vibrant, bustling hub where women in brightly colored clothes trade fish, fruit, and goods from their boats. There are no cars, no motorcycles, only the quiet dip of paddles in the water. A group of children in a school canoe paddle themselves to their lessons, their uniforms neat and tidy. Their journey is a daily lesson in cooperation and navigation. In the evening, the town grows quiet. Families gather in their stilt homes, the light from their lamps reflecting on the dark water below. The lake provides protection and sustenance, and in return, the people have made it their permanent home. Kampong Fluk, on the floodplain of the Tonle Sap, is a village of two worlds. During the dry season, it is a town of towering stilt houses, some standing 10 meters high on wooden legs, with the village life unfolding on the ground below. When the monsoon rains arrive, the water rises, and the village is transformed. The ground disappears, and the homes become islands, accessible only by boat. The transition is a part of the natural order. A family prepares for the rising water, moving their belongings to the upper levels of their home. There is no panic, only a calm acceptance of the seasonal change. The children who a week ago were playing soccer on the dry ground now swim and fish in the same space. Life adapts seamlessly. A man repairs his fishing nets on his high porch, looking out over the expanding water. He knows that the flood brings the fish, and with the fish comes prosperity. His life is a cycle of waiting, adapting, and receiving. In the heart of Lagos, Nigeria, lies Makoko, a community that floats on the surface of the lagoon. It is a city on water, a sprawling network of homes built on stilts and connected by a maze of waterways. Life here is a constant hustle, a vibrant, energetic existence shaped by the water. The canoe is essential, used for everything from commuting to commerce. A woman paddles through the crowded channels, her boat filled with bread, a mobile bakery serving the community. The sound of the city is a mix of splashing paddles, vendors' calls, and the laughter of children. A group of boys play in the water, their game a fluid, acrobatic display. Despite the challenges, there is a powerful sense of community. Neighbors help each other, sharing resources and watching over each other's children. In a quiet corner, a man sits in his canoe, patiently untangling his fishing line. It is a moment of peace amidst the chaos, a reminder that even in this bustling water world, life is made up of small, simple acts. In the Lofoten Islands of northern Norway, life is carved out between dramatic mountains and the cold, clear waters of the Arctic. For centuries, the rhythm of life here has been dictated by the annual cod migration. The fishing villages, with their iconic red råbua, fishermen's cabins, on stilts over the water, are a testament to this long tradition. The winter days are short, the light is soft and ethereal. A fishing boat heads out into the fjord, its crew wrapped against the biting wind. The work is hard and dangerous, but it is in their blood. The sea is a powerful, respected force. Back on shore, the cod is hung on huge wooden racks to dry, a practice that has remained unchanged for 1,000 years. The air is filled with the smell of salt and fish. An old fisherman sits in his doorway, mending a net with gnarled, expert hands. His face is a map of his life, etched by the sun, the wind, and the sea. He works in silence, his focus absolute. Along the coast of the Shirakami-Sanchi mountain range in Japan, small fishing villages face the Sea of Japan. Life here is a quiet, seasonal rhythm, deeply connected to both the mountains and the sea. In the spring and summer, the fishermen go out for sea bream and squid. In the winter, the sea is rough, and the work turns to harvesting seaweed and repairing equipment. The community is small and close-knit, with traditions passed down from father to son. A young man learns from his grandfather how to read the subtle changes in the water's surface, a skill that cannot be taught in books. The knowledge is a legacy, a bond between generations. In the evening, a family shares a simple meal of rice and grilled fish. The conversation is quiet, the atmosphere peaceful. Outside, the sound of the waves is a constant presence. It is a sound that has accompanied every meal, every conversation, every moment of their lives. In Kovalam, a coastal village in southern India, the day begins with the collective effort of pulling in the fishing nets. It is a ritual that involves the whole community. The men chant in unison as they haul the heavy nets onto the beach, their bodies working as one. The women wait to sort the catch, their colorful saris a vibrant contrast to the sand and sea. The rhythm of this work has defined their lives for generations. The sea is their provider, but it is also unpredictable. Their relationship with it is one of respect and caution. A child watches his father, learning the movements, the chants, the feel of the rope in his hands. This is his inheritance. Later in the day, the beach is quiet. A fisherman sits in the shade of his boat, repairing a tear in his net. His fingers move with a practiced, almost meditative rhythm. His gaze is fixed on his work, but his thoughts seem to be with the sea. On the peninsula of Tanjung Benoa in Bali, the lives of the local fishing community are governed by the tides. At low tide, the sea recedes for hundreds of meters, exposing a vast plain of sand and seaweed. This is when the village comes to life. Women and children walk out onto the flats to collect seaweed, which they will dry and sell. Their figures are small against the immense, empty landscape. They work with a quiet focus, their baskets slowly filling. At high tide, the water returns, and the men take their boats out to fish. The village itself is a mix of simple homes and traditional temples, the scent of incense mingling with the salt air. A man prepares his boat for the evening tide, checking his lines and his engine. He works methodically, his actions born of long experience. He knows that timing is everything. His livelihood depends on his ability to move with the ocean's rhythm, to be ready when the water calls. The port of Essaouira in Morocco is a scene of constant organized chaos. The air is thick with the cries of gulls and the shouts of fishermen. The iconic blue boats return from the Atlantic, their hulls low in the water with the day's catch. The work is a blur of motion. Fish are unloaded, sorted, auctioned, and repaired. It is a tough, demanding life, shaped by the powerful winds and currents of the ocean. Yet within the bustle, there are moments of stillness. An old man sits on a pile of nets, his face weathered by a lifetime at sea. He is not working, just watching, a silent observer of the scene he has been a part of for so long. His presence is a quiet anchor in the swirling activity of the port. Later, as the sun begins to set, a group of fishermen share a pot of mint tea, their conversation easy and familiar. The work is done for the day. They rest, gathering their strength for the next morning's tide. On Lake Titicaca, high in the Andes, the Uros people live on islands they build themselves from the native totora reeds. These islands are their entire world, a floating, man-made ecosystem. Life is a constant process of maintenance. The reeds at the bottom of the islands are always rotting, so new layers must be constantly added to the top. A family works together to spread fresh reeds on the surface of their island, their feet sinking slightly into the soft, springy ground. Their homes, their boats, and even the watchtowers are all made from the same reeds. The lake provides the reeds, and the reeds provide their home. The air is thin, and the sun is strong. A woman sits in her doorway, weaving a miniature reed boat to sell to visitors. Her hands are skilled, her movements precise. The craft is a source of income, but it is also a connection to her ancestors, a way of keeping their unique culture alive in the modern world. In the Ebro Delta in Catalonia, Spain, fishermen live in a unique landscape of rice paddies, lagoons, and coastal marshes. Their lives are shaped by the meeting of the river and the Mediterranean Sea. They use traditional fishing techniques, building intricate weirs of reeds and nets to trap fish and eels in the shallow waters. The work is solitary and requires immense patience. A fisherman poles his flat-bottomed boat through the still, shallow water of a lagoon. There is no sound but the gentle splash of the pole and the call of birds. He moves with a slow, deliberate grace, at one with his surroundings. His knowledge of these waterways is intimate, passed down through generations. He knows every channel, every current, every place the fish are likely to be. In the evening, he returns to his small, simple house, or baraka. The day's work is over. He sits outside, looking out over the water as the light fades, a quiet figure in a vast, tranquil landscape. Along the banks of the Vistula River in Poland, small fishing communities continue a way of life that has existed for centuries. The river is their lifeline, a source of food and a connection to the wider world. Their lives follow the seasons. In the summer, the river is busy with fishing boats. In the winter, when the river freezes, the work moves indoors to the mending of nets and the repair of boats. A fisherman checks his nets, his hands moving with a familiar ease. He is looking for bream and pike perch, the traditional catch of the region. His boat is small and simple, powered by a small motor or by the strength of his own arms. The river is a calm, steady presence, its flow a constant in his life. He works alone, in the quiet of the early morning. The mist rises from the water, and the only sound is the gentle lapping of the river against the side of his boat. It is a life of solitude and self-reliance, deeply connected to the rhythms of the river. The Danube Delta in Romania is one of the most remote and wild places in Europe, a vast labyrinth of channels, lakes, and reed beds. The people who live here, many of them Lipovans, descendants of Russian Old Believers, have a unique and isolated way of life. Their villages are accessible only by water. The boat is not a luxury, it is a necessity. The day is slow and quiet. A man rows his boat through a narrow channel, the reeds towering over him on either side. He is going to check his fish traps, a daily ritual. His movements are efficient and unhurried. This is a world away from the noise and rush of the modern city. Life is simple, focused on the essentials: food, family, and faith. In a small, well-tended garden by a house, a woman weeds her vegetables. Her home is neat and painted a traditional bright blue. The pace of life is human, measured, and deeply rooted in the waterlogged land that has been their refuge for generations. In the Mekong Delta of Vietnam, the river is the road, the market, and the center of life. The delta is a dense network of waterways, and the people have adapted to a life lived on and beside the water. The floating markets are the most visible sign of this. At dawn, hundreds of boats gather, laden with fruits, vegetables, and other goods. It is a chaotic, colorful, and vibrant scene. A woman in a small sampan, her boat filled with pineapples, negotiates a sale with a buyer in a larger boat. A long pole on her boat displays a pineapple, a simple, effective advertisement. Away from the markets, life is quieter. Families live in homes on the riverbanks, their front doors opening onto the water. A child sits on the steps, washing rice in a bowl, the river flowing just inches from her feet. The water is a constant presence, a source of life and livelihood. Its brown, silt-laden flow, the lifeblood of the entire region. To live with water is to understand the nature of impermanence. It is to build a home on a surface that is never still, to accept a rhythm that is not your own, and to find stability in a world of constant motion. From the open oceans of Southeast Asia to the remote deltas of Europe, these communities are not relics of a forgotten past. They are living examples of human adaptability, their lives a quiet testament to the power of inherited knowledge and deep-seated resilience. The water offers sustenance, but it also demands respect. It can be a gentle provider and a destructive force, often in the same day. To choose this life is to accept that balance, to live in a state of constant negotiation with nature. It is a choice to remain connected to something fundamental, something ancient. In a world that rushes towards certainty and control, the water people remind us that there is a different kind of strength, the strength to yield, to adapt, and to flow with the currents of life.